What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with today's first video. And in today's first video, we're going to take a look at Ethereum. We're first going to start out on the short-term time frames, but then at the end of this video, right at the end, towards the middle of this video, we're going to take a look at more of the long-term approach to Ethereum and take a look at, where are we in the trend? Are we due for a top? Like, what is going on, right? So if that sounds good to you guys are new to the channel, end up enjoying today's content, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button right down below. Appreciate all you guys that do that for me every single day. All right, now let's jump straight on here to the 4-hour chart. And real quick on the 4-hour chart, guys, we are getting, as we speak right now, the chart's not showing it, but we are getting a decent bounce off this level that we're currently at right now at about 1771. We are getting a decent bounce to the upside. Now, guys, we still could be forming this head and shoulders pattern here that could push us lower down to the upside. But this is only confirmed, guys, and only confirmed, in my opinion, if we get a close below this about $1,750 level. That's only going to be confirmed if we break that $1,750 level, guys. And our measure move out of that, right? If we take our head to our neckline, is going to give us a measure move target of approximately around about $1,570, which would put us, relatively in this range of where we were back in the end of February. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that. But that's only confirmed, guys. Like I said, if we break 1,750 on a 4-hour close, it doesn't matter if we wick. We've gotten tons of wicks, as you can see, below this level. So it really doesn't matter if we get a wick down below that. It really matters if we get that close below that level. But guys, that's really the 4-hour chart. Just be on the lookout for this, if we can get a bounce off this level that we're currently at, which it looks like we're getting a decent bounce as we speak right now, or we continue downwards and we break down here. But on the daily chart, guys, I still am looking at this possible cup and handle formation, okay, on the daily, right, where we have a cup here, and we're still trying to round out here on the handle. But if we can ever get any bids, continue to bounce off this 20-day moving average, which is this blue line that Ethereum has loved to bounce off of, really, ever since this bull market has started. If we can continue to bounce off this 20-day moving average here, and if this continues to move up, right? I mean, we could realistically still try to make this handle here and complete this cup and handle pattern on the daily chart. But as of now, we're still just kind of going sideways now. We're not getting too many bids to the upside. So this cup and handle pattern isn't looking too great as we speak, but we still have time to round out here and make that cup and handle pattern. Anyways, guys, we on the daily chart, what we're really looking at is the 20-day moving average. And when we break that 20-day moving average, we usually come back down to the 100-day moving average, okay? I can see right back here back in May of 2020, when we broke that 20-day moving average, we came back down and retested the 100-day moving average, okay? Same thing here. When we broke that 20-day moving average, we came back down. We actually retested it a couple times before moving back up over the 20-day moving average. And back here, we actually didn't come all the way back down to the 100-day moving average, which leads me to think, do we still have to come back down and retest that 100-day moving average? Well, we don't have to, but would that be more healthy for the trend in general? It definitely could be, right? Right now, that 100-day moving average sits at about $1,395. Now, obviously, that's going to move up with every day that goes by. So, I mean, by the time we did even come back down and retest that, it could be, 1,500, 1,600 as that continues to rise every single day that goes on. So don't be surprised if we do break this 20-day moving average in the short term, guys, if we did come back down and back test it, right, as this continues to move up, obviously. What would that kind of make? It would kind of make a little double bottom here. So wouldn't be the end of the world, would actually look slightly bullish that we did make this double bottom and even a W pattern, right? Either a W or a double bottom pattern, depend on where we actually bottom out, right? So, but a bunch of different things on the daily chart, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. That's what I'm looking for on the daily chart for Ethereum. Excuse me, guys. On the weekly chart, this is what I really, really wanted to look at in general here. So we have our 20-week moving average, which is this blue line. You guys know how big that was back in the 2016, 2017 bull market. Now, where are we in that trend? Well, I wanted to look at a couple different things, whether it's on the RSI or on the 20-week moving average. Right now, that 20-week moving average is at about 1,200 $166. So we're actually not that far away from it realistically. We're only about $500 away from that 20-week moving average. Now, what I think we're doing right now is we're letting that moving average catch up to us, right? Because in the bull market, you guys know we usually come back down and back test this 20-week moving average. We do it every single time before moving on up higher. Now, we haven't hit that moving average in a while, right? And we're pretty overextended from it. If you look at how far we're extended from it on our top here, right, we got almost about 50% extended from that 20-week moving average. And in 2017, every time we got over 50% extended from that 20-week moving average, we always came back down to retest it. You can see right here in 2016, guys, we got about we actually got about 68% extended that time, and we came back down and retested it a couple times. Okay, same thing here, right? We came back down at 50% extended from it. We actually came back down and retested it. Same thing up here, guys, where we got almost 66% extended from it, and we came back down and retested it. And I believe this one was also 50%. This one was more like 40-something%, but you guys get the deal. Like when we get super extended from that, we usually come back down and back test it. And obviously our local high here, we got about 56% extended from it, and we came back down and actually broke through it. So what are we doing, right? Could we be in store for something that's more like 2016, where we had a little, I mean, even like the middle of 2017, where from June 2017 till about October 2017, right here, guys, we did a little sideways action. We actually made a little symmetrical triangle, in the middle of the bull market. Are we due for something like that as we wait for that 20-week moving average to catch up to us, where we might just oscillate around here for a little bit, right, and then continue up later on during the summer, maybe in June, July, somewhere around that time, letting that 20-week moving average kind of settle up near us, and then going for that one last hoorah. You can say once we broke out of that, we went up another 400% there out of that last little cycle. So are we due for something along those lines? Well, let's look at our RSI down here. You can see on our RSI, when we got super overextended on the weekly like we did right here, it looks very, very similar to our current situation, right? Where we got super overextended on the RSI. We actually came back down and we settled up on the RSI, in this general green box area, right? Before going again, okay? It's looking pretty similar to that to me, right? Where we're coming back down here. Looks like we got a little bit of a bounce, but we might be coming back down again. Maybe we settle up in this again before making our one big last push where we get, a 4, 5, 6x after that push, right? Maybe that's something that could be happening, and we have to keep a realistic approach on this channel, right? I'm not going to be one of those moon boy channels that it's going to tell you where Ethereum's going to 10K in June, okay? I don't think that's going to happen, right? We could be due for some sort of consolidation here, but obviously it all depends on what Daddy Bitcoin does. If Daddy Bitcoin decides it wants to take a massive move to the upside, it's obviously going to bring Ethereum up with it as well. I am going to be making a Bitcoin video later today that's going to be going on over if, are we close to the cycle top? Are we due for a longer term consolidation? I'm going to be looking at that later today in a different video, as the markets are kind of boring right now. So I'm going to kind of make it a little different type of videos today. I hope you guys do enjoy this longer term analysis, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And we also could be something like back here in 2016 where we get a longer term consolidation, which is healthy for the market, because normally you would think, oh, this is a pretty good bull market right here. But then we consolidated and we went on another run. So maybe this first part could be just like this first part we're in right now, where we get some type of consolidation, and then we go on a absolutely even better run later on in the year. So just be prepared for something like that, guys. I do want to keep you guys obviously aware from both the bullish side and the bearish side. Ethereum, guys, on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, okay? We've had this chart up 4 months now, and it's played out pretty well. Now, could Ethereum, on the other hand, be ready to gain on Bitcoin? We can see right here on the ratio, we are getting a little bullish divergence, okay? See right here on the RSI, we're getting higher lows on the RSI, lower lows on the price action, which should push us up to the upside. That's what it's done a couple different times. We look back in time right here, guys, very, very slight, but we got lower. It wasn't that one, actually, sorry. It was A couple ones over here. 1 second. This one, very, very slight, but you can see lower highs. Okay, very, very lower. And then this one, where we actually got slightly, very, very slight, but slightly higher on the RSI. And then we had another one back here. Let me see where it was. It was right here. Yep. Okay. So we got same thing. Lower lows on the price action, higher lows in RSI that ended up pushing us back up to the upside. So you can see how these usually play out on the bottoms of our little consolidations pretty much every single time. Okay. We also had something similar here, I believe. No, this one wasn't the same. So this one was legit. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. We had another one right here, actually, where we got lower lows on the price action and higher lows in price action, or higher lows in the RSI. So you can see at the bottoms of these, we usually get these bullish divergences, and they usually push us back up to the upside for Ethereum. So this one was pretty close. Wasn't exactly. Actually, it was. Now that I double look at it, you did get lower lows on the price action, and you did get higher lows in the RSI. So you know, is this going to happen again? I mean, we're looking at a pretty similar structure throughout this entire pattern. So will this bullish divergence push us back up to the top again and see Ethereum outgain Bitcoin in the short term? It's definitely possible. The other thing I was looking at is a possible different type of structure where maybe we're in something along these lines, where it's kind of an elongated Ethereum versus Bitcoin cycle, where you come back down to this general trend, and that is kind of your trend, right? That's something I've also came to terms with, where maybe Bitcoin needs to catch up on Ethereum a little bit more here, and then towards the end of the year, Ethereum just absolutely explodes and go on some super cycle where it has a tons of room to run, and Ethereum just absolutely explodes towards the end of the year. That's another different type of thing I was looking at earlier today, but that's really it, guys. Look for this bullish divergence to hopefully at least get a temporary bounce to the upside, maybe something like this, at least a temporary bounce, and then maybe come back down. It's certainly possible. Okay, so hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, and you guys are new to the channel and are enjoying today's content, make sure you smack that subscribe button right down below. Appreciate all you guys that did enjoy the content, as it takes a lot of effort to make these videos. All right. So also, guys, if you guys are interested in the Patreon, I'm going to start showing this a little bit more now, because I'm going to make one video every single day over on the Patreon. So go join it. Link is in the description. Says join my Patreon for exclusive content. Click that link. Go sign up. You guys, if you guys set up for a gold member or the moon member, right? Gold member's $10 a month. You guys get a bunch of, one video a day over on the Patreon, exclusively only for Patreons. It gives you guys a more insight on what's going on in my head about specific altcoins, Bitcoin alike, and whether I think they're bullish or bearish. We're up to 47 Patreons now after only about 3 weeks of having this up. Also, guys, if you guys just want to do the $1 channel support one, you guys, it's just basically supporting my channel, and I appreciate you guys if you do that. And you also got access to the Discord and each one of these levels. As long with the moon member, you get one video per month on a coin of your choice. So and then everyone gets access to that video. So pretty good stuff over there. Go check it out. I haven't really been pushing it lately, but because I haven't really been too active on it, but now I have a ton more time, and I'm going to be giving one video per day and a bunch of different stuff coming to the Discord as well. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, if you guys did, just like that button, all right? Smack that like button down below, or just like you guys do on the stream like you did last night, all right? But I'll see you guys in the second upload coming up shortly about Bitcoin, and I will guys see you in the live stream tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys don't miss on that. Hit that alert box button so you guys don't miss when I go live, all right? So I'll see you guys later. Peace out, fellas.